Hi, I'm Pastor Joey Rogers, and for the last quarter of a century, I have been active in Christian ministry. I'm currently in my 21st year as the senior pastor of the Means Baptist Church in eastern Kentucky, and over the last quarter of a century, I've earned several diplomas from various theological institutes of higher learning. I've been blessed to have been mentored by and sat under the teaching of some very well respected and well known theologians. And I shared all of that with you to say this. Over the years, I have wrestled with serious doubts. Yes, pastors at times wrestle during times of despondency, or at times we're stressed, or at times we just struggle with the problems of evil and suffering as we experience it in our own lives. And sometimes we wrestle with issues like divine hiddenness. And when we do reach out to those theological authority figures that we've come to know in our lives, oftentimes we're met with empty platitudes. We're told to simply pray more, or just trust God more, or read the Bible more. Or we're told that perhaps we're just burnt out and we need to get away from ministry for a little while. And if we press beyond those things, sadly, we're often met with that padded answer, well, we just appeal to divine mystery. Some things we will just never know the answers to. And listen, whether you're a pastor or maybe you serve in some other aspect of ministry, or perhaps you're a layperson in your local church, or maybe you're just undecided about Christianity and you've got serious doubts about the trustworthiness of the Bible, or serious doubts about whether or not Jesus really existed, or whether or not he genuinely was raised from the dead. You've got serious doubts, skepticisms, questions. Well, thankfully, there is somewhere that you can turn for answers. My friend Dr. Jonathan McClatchy is a brilliant scientist and theologian, and he has assembled what I've been calling an all-star cast of brilliant scholars who specialize in various fields of interest. I mean, he's got New Testament and Old Testament scholars. He has archaeologists, philosophers, scientists from a whole range of scientific disciplines, and so much more. This ministry is called Talk About Doubts. And I could only wish that this ministry would have existed years ago and been available to me. But thankfully, it is now available to all. If you will simply visit their website, talkaboutdoubts.com, you're going to see a very secure forum where you can enter your personal information and you can share whatever doubts or skepticisms or questions that you may be struggling with regarding the Christian faith. And briefly, after you fill out that secure forum, someone is going to contact you and they'll begin scheduling private conversations with various scholars who specialize in whatever areas that you may be struggling with. Now, thanks to Jonathan and this incredible ministry, I have personally benefited from talking about doubts. Thanks to Jonathan, I've had the opportunity to interact with brilliant philosophers like Dr. Timothy McGrew or Max Baker Heitch. I've had the opportunity to talk with archaeologists, Dr. Titus Kennedy, and others. And I can attest firsthand that these amazing men and women that Jonathan has assembled at talkaboutdoubts.com, they share a common passion to help people overcome their doubts and find a confident faith in our risen King Jesus. And I am just so grateful for their influence in my life, and that's why I am so excited today to take just a couple of moments and share with you about this amazing ministry. So for more information, you can visit the website at talkaboutdoubts.com, and whenever you're ready, you can fill out that secure form and you can begin your journey to a confident faith. God bless.